Emerging trends in cybersecurity, expert perspectives and predictions. The cybersecurity landscape is rapidly evolving, driven by technological advancements, changing threat vectors, and the increasing sophistication of cyber adversaries. Industry experts are continuously analyzing these trends to provide insights and prepare organizations for the future. Here are some of the key emerging trends and expert predictions in the field of cybersecurity. 1. AI and machine learning-driven threat detection. AI and machine learning are becoming central to modern cybersecurity strategies. Experts predict that as threat actors increasingly use AI to automate attacks, defenders will need to leverage machine learning to predict and detect advanced threats. This includes behavior-based anomaly detection, automated response systems, and AI-based risk scoring. 2. Zero Trust architecture adoption. The shift to hybrid work and increased reliance on cloud services have accelerated the adoption of Zero Trust architecture, ZTA. This model, which assumes that threats can come from both inside and outside the network, requires continuous verification of user identity, device security, and context. Analysts expect organizations to prioritize ransomware evolution and defense strategies. Ransomware attacks have increased in frequency and severity, with criminals targeting critical infrastructure, healthcare, and financial services. Future ransomware will likely become more targeted, utilizing techniques such as double extortion, where sensitive data is stolen and threatened to be released if ransom demands aren't met. Experts suggest that strengthening or increased focus on supply chain security. The SolarWinds breach highlighted vulnerabilities in the software supply chain. Experts predict that supply chain attacks will increase, with hackers compromising vendors to gain access to high-value targets. To counter this, organizations will need to adopt a comprehensive supply chain risk management strategy, including stringent vendor assessments and enhanced. 5. Rise of cybersecurity as a service, CAS. With a growing shortage of skilled cybersecurity professionals, organizations are turning to cybersecurity as a service, CAS, models to fill the gaps. This trend encompasses services such as Managed Detection and Response, MDR, Security Operations Center, SOC, outsourcing, and specialized consulting for incident response and 6. Quantum computing and post-quantum cryptography. While still in its infancy, quantum computing poses a significant risk to traditional cryptographic methods. Experts are beginning to focus on post-quantum cryptography, which aims to develop encryption algorithms that can withstand the processing power of quantum computers. Organizations are advised to start evaluating their cryptographic infrastructure and prepare for the privacy regulations and compliance requirements. The global regulatory landscape is tightening, with new data privacy laws such as the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, California Consumer Privacy Act, CCPA, and other local regulations being enacted. Cybersecurity leaders predict that organizations will need to enhance their data protection measures, implement robust data governance practices. 8. Proliferation of IoT and edge security concerns. As the number of connected IoT devices continues to grow, they present new attack surfaces for cybercriminals. Experts foresee a rise in attacks targeting IoT devices, from smart home systems to industrial control systems, ICS. Organizations will need to adopt IoT security frameworks, implement 9. Integration of cybersecurity and DevSecOps. The DevSecOps approach, which integrates security into the software development lifecycle, is gaining traction as a way to embed security earlier in the process. This trend is fueled by the need to address vulnerabilities before they reach production environments. Experts predict that more organizations will invest in 10. Focus on human-centric security awareness programs. With human error being a leading cause of security breaches, experts emphasize the need for robust cybersecurity awareness training programs. These programs are evolving to include interactive content, gamification, and simulated phishing exercises to enhance employee engagement and reduce risk. Predictions indicate a shift. Final thoughts. Emerging cybersecurity trends reflect a complex and dynamic threat landscape that requires continuous adaptation and resilience. As organizations brace for the future, proactive strategies such as leveraging AI-driven security solutions, adopting zero-trust principles, and preparing for post-quantum cryptography will be essential. By staying ahead of these trends, businesses can better protect themselves and their customers from evolving cyber threats.